was so excited that after 20 years of cake decorating, I got to make my first 100th birthday cake. So, what I did for the topper, I did my trace cut and smooth technique to make it. I traced the number onto the fondant, cut the numbers out, and then got a little bit of water behind each number, stuck it down to a thicker piece of white fondant, cut an even white border, and then smoothed it from the front and the back because it's going on top of the cake. And then I took some dusting powder and just edged these numbers just to give it a little bit more visual interest and set that aside. And now that cake is fully stacked and I just got it out of the refrigerator. The icing is cold and hard and I want to add some texture to this buttercream. So I'm spreading a very thin layer of this American buttercream on here, and then I crumpled a piece of food safe plastic and I'm just turning the turntable with my left hand and using my right hand to just drag this plastic piece against that icing. And I'm going to take my spatula and remove the excess on the top. And then I got a new piece of plastic and just went over this again just to refine it and remove any excess icing that was on there. And that looks good. I'm going to put that back in the refrigerator. Now here's the inspo pic that I was sent. So I got some wafer paper butterflies and silk flowers on Amazon. I did wash these flowers before I start to use them. And I got my cake out of the refrigerator. That icing is cold and hard. I'm not going to mess it up. I'm using my snips to cut these individual flowers off, get a little bit of icing behind each one, and sticking them to the cake so they cascade up to the top tier. Now for the wafer paper butterflies, I could gently pull back the wings and get a little bit of icing in the middle and stick those down as well. Now for the topper, I am screwing skewers in that white fondant so it can stand on top of the cake, get a little bit of icing underneath it, and then sliding this down on the top and taking my dry paintbrush just to remove any excess icing that's sticking out. And then I'm putting the little flowers and some more butterflies on either side of those cascading flowers. And here is the cake. How beautiful is this? I was so honored to be a part of this special celebration. And here is the guest of honor with her cake. I really hope I get to make another one of these someday.